Hey, welcome to the shop. Tonight, working on my buddy Gene's BWS. He had an incident where he was driving and I guess the spacers he used here kind of backed out and the caliper bracket got loose, ripped off the fork, jammed up on the rotor and gouged his wheel. Some there, some there. So what he has tasked me to do is take it all apart, make sure it's still safe, and then the wheel itself has a bit of a weeble wobble to it. So I'll try to see if I can capture that. So I'm also going to try and straighten that out a bit as well, using a technique that I developed on a very terrible set of work equips I purchased off Yahoo Japan's years ago, but pretty much work with most any like spun type wheels or stamped aluminum. It just involves a dead blow. It's not anything too crazy, but he's got a weird repetitive noise as well. And I'm wondering if he didn't hurt the bearings or also mess up the hub. But anyway, yeah, rip it apart and see what kind of damage he did. Oh, and also of note, the damaged stuff has been removed. This is all new stuff that he brought over with the bike that he put on, but he wants me to check it and make sure that nothing is dangerous. So one thing I'm going to do just before I take the wheel off is just mark all the spots that are kind of messed up. So right here, messed up. So that's a brand new rotor. So that's kind of straight. I'm going to take this adapter off too. Don't like that. So one of the bolts has been replaced with the wrong bolt, and also it doesn't sit on the countersink. So I'm going to mount the hub on my lathe and just check and make sure as well that the gears, like the flange, didn't get bent. also super loose. Also loose. That one's kind of tight. Probably not the best if those were loose. So just looking at this right now, there's a bunch of raised up burrs on the back where the face is supposed to go. No, we'll chuck it up on the lathe and we'll check it and see how flat it is. So there's a bit of a gap there. I can't find any spot to spin it smoothly, but it's within a couple of thou. So I'm not gonna even mess with it. So here's the plan. So I've marked here this when I was spinning the wheel. This is down a little and out. So I'm gonna have some Delrin blocks I'm gonna put on either side and just put the press down on it a little bit and just try and gently nudge it in. And then whatever's left, I'll just do with the dead blow hammer. This is just Delrin. It's just a really tough plastic. He's also got his tire mounted backwards, and I can't mount it the right way because this valve stem would hit his rotor, which makes me very sad. But that's the way that it is. Well, there's your problem. So you're going to actually be able to see this. So this is an old BMX trick to check and see if your axle is bent. I mean, it works for pretty much any shaft, but if I roll that on the end, she's definitely bent. So that's probably going to be the end of that for tonight. Without another axle to put in there, he'll need to order one, get one, drop it off to me. He might have one at his house too. Here, I'll show you the damage it did to the inside of the fork as it wrapped. Apparently it wrapped the caliper like the whole way. Apparently it just like pulled the caliper off and went around once with it. But you can see it gouged the legs up pretty good. Yeah, this is a new caliper though. So. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Unfortunately, without another axle I can't go much further, and I wasn't really able to put this in the press very well, so I'll have to try straightening with a dead blow a bit later, but I gotta go pick up a new one. All my other ones are all marked up. So when I was trying to press it, I was just trying to put a small contact patch here, but it just kept rolling the piece of plastic out, so I'll just get a dead blow. But I think I found part of the problem. It's that axle is bent right there. You can actually see it right there. That would be right about where the hub and everything mount on, so that kind of makes sense if there was that much force that it gouged the wheel and ripped everything off. That's it for tonight.